Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Saturday, April 3rd. Tesla has released its first quarter 2021 delivery and production results, and as expected, the automaker has achieved record deliveries for the first quarter, but it also went a little bit beyond that. Tesla was coming off an overall delivery record last quarter, but the automaker wasn't expected to break a record again, since the beginning of the year is generally slow. But Tesla beat expectations, confirming 180,338 vehicles produced and 184,800 vehicles delivered. Tesla's deliveries are up 110% year over year and up 2% quarter to quarter. These results are truly incredible. We hope to see the market react when it opens up on Monday morning. Tesla is apparently still planning to build a 1950s-style diner at a new Santa Monica supercharger station. Back in 2018, Elon Musk said that Tesla plans to open, quote, an old-school drive-in roller skates and rock restaurant at one of the new Tesla supercharger locations in Los Angeles. The project lay dormant for roughly 3 years until new building permits were submitted last month. Unfortunately, they didn't include plans for a restaurant. But now, in response to current supercharger station in Santa Monica experiencing wait times, Musk said, quote, major new supercharger station coming to Santa Monica soon. Hoping to have 50s Diner and 100 Best Movie Clips playing too. Thanks, Santa Monica City. Now, the project has run into some issues with the approval process in the city, but Musk's comment appears to confirm that it's moving forward. A diner would be a first step and a more extreme step for Tesla, which has no experience running restaurants, but the automaker could be looking to partner with another company for the project. Let's just hope that the milkshakes don't have panel caps. The Tesla Model 3 is becoming more popular as a yellow cab in New York City, as more people adopt the electric car after doing the math. In October of 2019, the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission, which oversees the city's fleet of yellow cabs, approved the Tesla Model 3 as the first electric vehicle to be eligible to become a yellow cab in the city. Once one of them made the jump to electric, we knew that it would just be a matter of time before more follow, as the economics of electric cars makes it really shine with high-mileage applications, such as taxi services. Savas Tsitsiridis, president of the United Taxi Management New York, saw the opportunity and announced that his company started adding 4 more Tesla Model 3 electric cars to the fleet. Owner-drivers and fleet operators are starting to see how much more money they can make with the difference of the cost of ownership after fuel and maintenance savings. An executive for Cadillac announced that prototypes of the Lyriq have begun hitting the roads. The Lyriq will be the first all-electric SUV to debut for the Cadillac brand, and those prototypes are one step closer to full production coming next year. From the Post, we can confirm that Cadillac has begun pre-production testing on the Lyriq prototypes in Michigan. Furthermore, General Motors appears to be on track to begin production of the Lyriq in the first quarter of next year. That could mean earlier than expected deliveries for the Lyriq, but now it's still looking like sometime in 2022. As for the price, the Post offers no new updates. However, President of General Motors North America, Steve Carlisle, previously confirmed that the Cadillac Lyriq will start at less than $60,000. Nissan has released an update with new footage of the Ariya electric crossover test program ahead of the start of production later this year. After taking an early leadership role with electric vehicles through the Nissan Leaf, Nissan sat on their laurels and waited a decade to release a second passenger electric car. But it's finally coming. They took the Ariya to Hokkaido Proving Ground to test the vehicle on different surfaces and conditions. The Ariya has all-wheel drive, dual-motor configuration, and that should make for great performance in the snow and icy conditions. Nissan is expected to start deliveries of the Ariya in Japan in the next few months, and it should arrive in the U.S. by the end of the year. The Audi Etron was off to a slow start, but now it's gaining momentum in 2021 with a price cut. The Audi Etron now starts at $65,900 before EV incentives in the U.S., quite competitive for a luxury SUV after incentives. The automaker announced today that it delivered 3,474 e-trons in the first quarter of 2021. That's up 103% over last year. However, the German automaker might face some challenges later this year if the U.S. goes forward with its new EV incentives only for EVs built in the U.S., since, obviously, Audis are coming from Europe. MG has revealed first images of its Cyberstir electric concept vehicle before its debut at the 2021 Shanghai Motor Show. The two-seater sports car was developed by MG Advanced Design Center in London and was designed as a futuristic homage to the brand's classic MGB Roadster. The image shows a rounded roadster with a futuristic design and wild front end. The company describes the front grille as having a laser belt and magic eye headlights. I know it's kind of a rough approximation, but I would describe the images as closed cartoon eyes painted on the fender. According to the automaker, the MG Cyberstir concept will achieve a range of 500 miles and can travel from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. And that is about all we know thus far. Rivian has now announced its plan for servicing. Rivian previously announced their plans for charging ahead of the start of deliveries for their first vehicles, and it sounded a lot like Tesla. And now here we go again with the service side. While most automakers rely on third-party franchise dealers for service, Rivian announced its main service features: mobile service vans that come to you, remote diagnostics using their vehicle's connectivity, company-owned service centers, and app-based scheduling. Let me know if that sounds familiar. For more extensive service, Rivian plans to have 40 Rivian Service centers in the US and Canada within the coming year. Electrek did a quick search of Rivian's service team and found that the Senior Director of Service Operations, Noam Bajaya, spent 7 years on Tesla's service team, most recently as Director of Tesla's Service Operations. Extreme E, the new electric off-road racing series, began this weekend with its inaugural race, the Desert X Prix in the deserts of Al Ula, Saudi Arabia. Extreme E is a spec series, which means all teams will race in the same car, the Odyssey 21. The Odyssey 21 weighs 3,637 pounds and puts out 400 kilowatts, allowing it to race from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. Since the race happens in remote locations, Extreme E plans to transport the energy required for these races via hydrogen fuel cell charged with solar. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.